Hello everybody, I'm Contact and this is my project 2 for CS50's web programming course. So I designed an e-commerce auction site by using HTML and CSS obviously, and also Python and also Django. So these are the models I used for the project. So I used these models to, in order to kind of represent the tables in the database by using Django. So I have these models for the bids, listings, user, and the comments. So let's get back to our auction site. And so this is what an unsigned user sees. They can see the details about an item, but of course, since they're not signed in, they cannot make a bid or make a comment. So now let's sign in and actually create another listing. So this is a user I created before. Okay, so now I'm signed in as Khan. So let's create a listing. I'll just copy these from here. Let's say this will be the title of the new item. Let me also copy this description and also the image URL. And I'll categorize this as sports, of course. So let's give it a bit of the starting price of 50, let's say. Just add item. And now you can see this newly added item here. Again, clicking on it will display its details. So again, let's go back to our active listings page. And here you can see the title, description, and the price of the item, and also the image of the item. And clicking this, let's click on step desk, for example. And here, as you can see, I can add and remove this to my watchlist. For example, let's see. Right now in my watchlist, I only have this car item. Now let me add this one also. Here it says item added to watchlist. Let's see if it's actually added. And yes, here it is. And I can also remove it from the watchlist. Now it's removed from my watchlist, and let's see, it's actually removed. Okay, so let's also give bids to these items. Okay, so this one, for example. So this current price is 7. And let's actually try to give it a bid, and the bid must be higher than the current price. So if I try to add 6, for example, it just won't let me do. So let's and right now Kerem is the owner of the current bid, and let's add a bid of 10. Now the price is updated, it's 10, and I'm the owner of the current bid. Okay, so now we can also if you create the item itself, you can also close the auction. So for this, let me log into another user. That's going to be Alperen. Okay, so Alperen is the creator of this item, so he can close this auction. And right now, Kerem is the owner of the current bid. So once Alperen closes this auction, Kerem will be the winner of this auction. So let's actually close this. It's closed, and this was not so exotic plant. And when we go back to active listings, now we can see it here because the auction is closed. And now let's log out and log into Kerem. And Kerem added the not so exotic plants earlier to his watchlist, and here it says he won the auction because Kerem was the owner of the highest bid, so Kerem won this auction. And now let's also make some comments. For example, this one, for example, these are comments made earlier, and I can also add comments I like this car, for example. Now it's added here, and of course all the users can see these comments. And as I mentioned before, here is our watch list. We can add and remove items from the watchlist. Okay, and now we remove the router, and now we can see it in our watchlist. And let's add, for example, this newly created item to our watchlist. Now it's in our watchlist, and of course all of the users have different watchlists of their own. And we also have categories here. So click one of these will display all the items which is categorized as this clicked option. So when I click on car, I only see the car. When I click on house, I only see the desk. When I click on sports, I only see this one, and when I click on technology, I only see this item because this is categorized as technology. Same with the others as well. And let me also show the Django admin interface. So user Khan is the admin, and this is the admin interface. And here I can make changes to the items, comments, and all these models. So let's, for example, we just wrote a comment to car, I guess. So yeah, this was the comment that we added a few minutes ago. So let's actually delete this comment. I like this car. Let's delete this comment. And also let's, for example, make the router inactive. So let's close this auction. Okay, and now let's go back and see. So Kerem's comment is deleted, as you can see, and also the router item is not in the active listings page. So that was it. Thank you.